Yo, I'm going to review what Meg Josephson eats in a day.
Hey, it's Meg and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day as a vegan, just foods that nourish me and make me feel taken care of, but also don't require a lot of time and effort because... So this morning, I woke up, drank some water, went for a run with my dog and my boyfriend, took a shower, meditated in my towel, and now we are here. So I'm going to make some breakfast.
She started off her day by starving herself essentially, because when you run, then you simply burn your body fat, muscle, everything. You eat yourself, and if you only drink water afterwards, then you obviously don't replenish anything that you damaged.
I actually want to make a recipe from one of my best friends, Caitlin, but I want to try her strawberries in cream oatmeal. It has like 4 ingredients and it looks so easy to make, so I'm going to go make that, and let's get to it because I am hungry.
The rest is easy.
Yeah. Super weird sludge. Of course she's making some creamy, as she said herself, because she wants actual cream, especially after running and only drinking water. That's absolute common sense. Then the peanut butter also. Again, fat cravings. Oats and flax seeds, just some empty fiber. Completely useless, you can't absorb any nutrients, no minerals, vitamins. It's just fiber with nothing. Because the peanut butter only has aflatoxins, phytic acid, you're not gonna get anything out of it. Pretty disgusting. I would never eat that.
I was just going pee and then I realized that I didn't take my vitamins today, so I will show you what vitamins.
I was going to pee, but then I realized that I didn't take my pills for today because I'm sick. My diet is missing tons of nutrients.
I take B12. Every vegan should take B12, and specifically should take the methyl blah. And I also take D3 as well.
All of the B12 that you can get as a vegan is fake. Only the one that comes from animals is real. Everything else is toxic. Look into it. D3 is an animal hormone. Obviously you can't get it as a vegan, then you wouldn't be vegan. Again, it's fake.
I also like to just write down things that I am grateful for, because I think it's really easy to get in a scarcity mindset, focus on what you want to improve upon in your life, and that's not a bad thing, but constantly focusing on what you don't have, and just focusing on the future instead of appreciating what we have now can be somewhat detrimental. Alfie's butt has just been here the entire time. I'm gonna journal for a little bit more, and then I'm going to make some tofu scramble for lunch with sourdough and avocado.
Baby, you get your way, nothing out.
Cooking in plant oils is super stupid, ignorant. I don't think that anybody would do it if they would understand how easily these oils oxidize. If anything, you cook in saturated fat, obviously. Turmeric, incredibly toxic. You would die if you eat too much of it. Same with garlic powder, cumin, paprika, not that much, but still. Salt is a crystallized rock. Also, you will get sick from eating it. After a while, it accumulates in the brain. Pepper, again, you would die if you ate too much of it. It's just true. All of this stuff is toxic, but of course you don't notice it if you eat it in small doses. That's what I mean. Right, Right, so as usual you got some bread, which is just empty fiber with sugar. And then the tofu, as always, just looks like a meat imitation, which is what they actually want. Looks like some kind of scrambled eggs with meat, because that's what your body wants naturally. It's not as if that's ever going to go away. So all that vegans do all day long is imitate animal foods. And the avocado, of course, because she's craving fat. And you crave fat because only animal fat has fat-soluble vitamins. The plant oils have nothing at all. Yep. Super typical. Yes, some red to imitate blood. That's what your senses want.
Bro, how is it almost 4? Oh man. As a snack, I'm just having a mango.
Yeah, exactly. Some fructose for fatty liver disease.
My fingers are really sticky though. Where's my journal?
Your arteries too.
My point is that there are so many things that we can be doing to make ourselves not feel. Alcohol can be a really good example of that, because if we're feeling anxious in a social situation, alcohol can calm people down and make them feel more confident and less awkward in those settings. I should actually make a whole video on just like alcohol and my experience with it, because I really don't drink at all. Like, I can't remember the last time I've had a drink, and it's just been the best thing in the world for me. I know it's different for everyone, it's so personal, but maybe I can just share my own experiences with it. But I also just think we were raised that way. Like, if we were crying as a kid, our parents may have been like, here, take this and distract yourself, or like, eat this snack so that you don't have to think about it, instead of allowing us to actually just feel the pain and sit with our emotions. Because we really just want to feel the good stuff, and that's not a bad thing. Like, we just want to feel good.
What she talks about is essentially depression. Everything that we feel and can experience is good. We are taught to repress it because they tell us that it's bad. Of course, it's only going to lead to more problems. All the other issues, such as anxiety, are caused by an unnatural diet. If you would eat raw meat, then you wouldn't have them, and then you wouldn't end up using drugs, such as alcohol.
But it is important also to sit with our pain and sit with our anger and our fear and our anxiety, because it's telling us something. It's telling us something that we need to know and that we need to be aware of. When I have kids, I want to be so intentional about influencing their relationship with food and teaching them that food is love and it's a way to show your body love. You wouldn't eat so much food that you'd make yourself sick, because that's not showing love to your body. And you wouldn't eat too little food that you were hungry, because that's not showing love to your body.
If only she would understand that most vegan women become infertile because of the vegan diet, seeing as plants don't have over 50 nutrients. So to say that she wants to teach her kids, if she would even be able to get them, that food is love, whatever that means, makes no sense at all. Kids can't stand vegetables, for example, which she ate. So the kids would hate this mother for trying to force them to eat vegetables, which she would have to do. There's no way you're gonna get kids to eat vegetables except if you force them, somehow try to cover it up with other stuff. Of course, the parents who do eat meat and cheese would put butter, cheese and whatever on the vegetables so that they swallow them, because they believe that they are healthy, even though it completely goes against their senses. They don't want them. They put the cheese on top because they know that they want the cheese, but still they believe that vegetables are healthy. It makes no sense at all. It completely goes against our common sense, but still, because of brainwash, mind control, people like her will still try to force her kids to do that. That has nothing to do with love.
Body, but just finding a balance that makes you feel good and taken care of. Okay, people, it is time for dinner, and I am making pineapple fried rice. Let's get it.
Sesame oil, again, same thing. Of course, nobody wants to eat plain rice. You spice it, sauce it. This is just a perfect example that there's no such thing as a vegan meal where you simply sit down as any animal in nature and eat whatever, let's say broccoli, some kind of leaf, eat plain raw rice, because that's how it actually is in nature. If an animal kills another animal, they simply eat. They don't think about putting anything else to it because you already like what you're eating. She doesn't like what she's eating. None of that she would eat alone. And any animal that is somewhat herbivorous would simply eat some sticks, such as a goat, or a gorilla is going to eat tons of leaves. They also don't think about getting anything else because they already like the taste. This is just an endless search for something that she's missing. If she would sit there and eat a piece of raw liver, really good liver, not the garbage that most liver is nowadays, then she would never think about getting some vegetables or rice for it. Never. Doesn't make sense. Ugh. Yeah, okay. What a joke. Some puffy grains, again, just phytic acid, which don't let you absorb minerals, if there would be anything in there. Bunch of sugar, again cravings for fat, the nut butter, the almond milk because she's craving dairy. Pure mental illness. Poor dog. Almond butter. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching and being here with me. And next time you see me, I will be back in New York City. So, yeah.
Yeah, it also doesn't make sense to have a dog as a vegan because either you're gonna have to feed it its natural diet, which is meat, which goes against veganism, or you're gonna make it vegan, which is animal cruelty. You're gonna starve your dog. Because, as I said before, plants don't have over 50 nutrients, and especially for a dog and a human being, it's absolute starvation. It always leads to health problems in the long run. For some it takes months, for some it takes years, for a few, because most people quit after 2 to 3 years, and then some cheat and the others just go hardcore, try to take every supplement possible, start eating fake meats because they crave meat so much, and just degenerate because they are really mentally in there. Morally, of course, because most people are religious, and vegans especially. Veganism is a religion, so their morals completely manipulate their thoughts, the way they see reality, and that's why they end up sticking to it. It's super hard to snap out of anything when you have morals, but especially veganism, because you are part of a cult and you have to follow these guidelines, otherwise you won't be seen as special anymore. Thanks for watching.